Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plan 11. We are in Ashgabat and we're flying to Almaty. It's a flight of approximately 2 hours. This thing says 2 hours 24. We'll see. Hello Charlie, how are you doing? Alright, we gotta get underway here real quick, because I gotta go do some stuff at 7 and we're gonna cut it close if it's 2 hours. Well, not necessarily, that'll only be 6, so we're probably good. I updated the Zibo mod for the first time in forever because this damn thing has too many updates all the time. What are we doing? We're getting rid of the ground handling, folks.
Good evening.
Good evening, even though it's not evening, but good evening.
It is evening for me, so good evening.
Good evening. Yes, Charlie, that is a very excellent news that came out this morning.
Oh yeah, you're happy with Voldemort.
Of course, everybody's happy. The only people that aren't happy are stupid.
Not gonna name, but we think we know who would like that. Are you streaming?
Yep.
Yes, you actually are streaming.
Well, I mean, I just started like 7 seconds ago.
Ashgabat to Almaty?
Yes.
Oh, on earth is that? I know it's one is Turkmenistan because you're flying Turkmenistan Airlines, but
You see, you're using logic.
shit. Yeah, is it? I know Almaty. Almaty, I think it's capital city of something. I know it's Almaty. What capital city is that?
Well, it's not the capital, but it's the biggest city of Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, it was the capital city of Kazakhstan?
Well, it's Astana, but they renamed it to Nur Sultan
Astana, right.
because they're very smart.
Hello, Charlie.
Where's better pushback? There it is.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want
I'm
to
doing a
go.
flight from Paris to Shannon right now.
Why is there so much ATC in Ireland?
Probably an event.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
I wanted to do this flight yesterday so I could do something else today, but I ended up not being able to do it yesterday, so I'm doing it today instead.
Oh, I'm really happy for you, honestly.
We have a more competent person, huh?
Why is your mic so terrible on Discord?
I've always been alive. Why is what on Discord? What is on Discord?
I've always wanted to go land. There's too much, so I'm just gonna come back later, okay?
Okay.
You'll send a voice chat?
Yep.
I'll just get a sec.
Alright. There's a lot of ATC going on.
Hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Got the parking brake off and back on so that the gate goes away. Also, we can get rid of these folks over here. Sun's rising, by the way. It's a morning flight. It departs at 8:10 local and it arrives at noon, around noon, into Almaty. There is a time difference of 1 hour. I'll turn the terrain radar on actually as soon as we take off because there's some pretty tall mountains in the area.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is released. I'm gonna be upgrading my PC later this month. Thankfully. What is Saturn doing? Hello, Saturn. No, it's not good enough for this guy. Thank you. I don't know how you told me that because the door is closed, but... Damn it.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Sometimes I hate the parking brake in this plane. It's complicated as hell. Alright, pushing back a couple minutes behind, but that's fine. Start number 2. Introduce fuel into the engine, and because the fuel and the engine have never met before, so we have to introduce them to each other. Absolute unit of a route, yes it is. You know who'd be happy that I'm doing this route? Ollie, or Killer Dog, or whatever his name is, but him, because he goes by both. This is also a very good scenery, by the way. Whoops. I mean, look at this thing. It's a unit of a scenery. I mean, there's a minor problem here because there's houses inside the terminal, but other than that, it's a very good scenery. Other than the houses in the terminal. But we can ignore those. Start 1. Let's do our flight control checks. So our ailerons are working. Our elevators are working. Spoilers work. Rudder, that guy's right in the way. Yeah, rudder works. Oops, APU can come off. We're all ready to go. Just waiting for the pushback to complete. Because the guy is taking a million years to push this plane out. I found 2 really good routes on Turkmenistan Airlines. This one and another one from Kazan to Ashgabat. They're brilliant routes. And I've already flown 2 other brilliant routes on this airline, from Moscow and then to Dubai from Ashgabat. Okay, go ahead and set the transponder on. Pushback here really does take a while. Okay, set flaps to 5. Just double check that. They're good. Auto brake to RTO.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let me just check the METAR again here to make sure that the conditions are still the same. Yep. Hello, Peely. How are you doing today? It wants us to make an immediate left turn off of departure. I'm doing pretty good. Just been pretty busy lately.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Other than that, I've been pretty good though. Alright, I can go ahead and set the taxi light on. I'll go ahead and set the train on this side, because that's more important than the weather radar here. If it wants to load up, there we go. I like this design of airports actually. It's very simple, easy to navigate. I'm gonna get lost now that I say that, but I shouldn't. Taking a left here, and we're gonna go all the way down to the end. Saturn, you got any updates on the level up? There you can see the terrain radar now doing its magic. Showing us why I turned that thing on. I know, seems like the level up is delayed. Well, as usual, yeah. That's a good analysis, Saturn. Excellent analysis. And I'm reading the chat. So the taxiing goes out all wacky. Alright, see you, Saturn. Also, Peely says hi to you. Let's add a little bit of power. There you go. This runway is pretty long here. I'm sure that quite large aircraft actually fly here all the time. Is that the weather? Is that? Oh shit. Is the weather radar working properly, or is that showing terrain? It's showing terrain. You can see those massive mountains over there. Put it on terrain so that we wouldn't crash into anything. Let's go ahead and turn on our strobe light and our wing lights. Turn off some landing lights as well now. The door's closed, yep. Did they update the sounds for the Zibo mod? No. They update the sounds for the Zibo mod so the pilot's a bit louder? Didn't think it was that loud before. Turn the taxi light off. I mean, at least the terrain here is better than in Dushanbe in Tajikistan. Had a bit of an incident there. It wasn't anything major, it was just
approaching 1-2 left.
Mostly to do with the weather actually, but that's beside the point. You can go watch that if you want. Once we take off, of course.
On runway 12 left.
Thank you, Extras. Let's set power up to 40%. Let's go ahead and hit our toggle button now. And there it goes. Cross check. Frames are taking a beating. The runway's extremely not flat. Rotate. Runway's really hilly here.
Oh, it's a bridge.
You're up. Thanks, ex-pilot. This thing really wants to climb out of here, doesn't it?
1,000.
I'm starting the left turn already. It's actually really foggy out here. Thank you again, ex-pilot. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We just took off.
Oh, nice. And I missed it.
Nah, it's
I'm back
fine.
there.
You're landing in Shannon, right?
Yep. There's an event here, that's what I thought. I don't even know it.
Yeah. Because there's tower
No.
at every airport in Ireland.
Yeah.
Gear off and all flaps are retracted.
I can't make a stream. This is so frustrating.
Why can't you make
I
a
don't-
stream?
I don't have time to prepare the stream. I mean, to prepare, streams now. I had, I did during, lockdown, but like right now, like honestly, oh man.
I mean, yep.
We're gonna get back in lockdown soon though with friends, so.
There you go. Well, school's the big problem. For me, at
I'm
least.
just gonna request descent quickly. And your
Okay.
flight 47 Golf uniform request descent. $250 and your flight 47 Golf uniform.
What are you flying?
What?
What airline are you flying?
Oh, my airline. Next generation flight.
Oh, I see. What plane are you flying?
A320.
Makes sense. Wonder what the transition altitude here would be. Probably close to
Where?
10,000. I'm gonna turn on ice
Yeah.
protection.
You have Navigraph. Are you gonna go in? Yeah. You've got a. Do you have Navigraph?
Well, I'm hand flying it now, so that wouldn't be helpful either. I'd have to.
You don't need your NTS. You're plus 13 degrees on.
That's true, but I turn it on just in case. 'Cause you never know. Well, I mean, you should know, but you.
There's no risk when you're above 10.
Yeah, I know, but
There's no-
still.
there's no-
There's
Yeah,
there's
okay,
still the
okay.
risk of it going below 10.
Yeah, true, but you need. I mean, that you need to check your flight plan. You've got the altitude and you've got the temperature at each waypoint. That you go through, and normally you should know through that.
That's true. That's very true. Why the hell are the frames so bad all of a sudden? I don't know. It's probably because we're flying through clouds and the thing doesn't understand clouds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but those clouds are bloody horrible.
I know.
But like,
They're not the worst though.
They are probably. I mean, one of the worst. 'Cause
They're
honestly,
better
it's
than
terrible.
default.
But they're like so small.
Yeah, that's true. That's the problem with them. They're too small.
Do you use like full JFPS?
They're cloud art.
Oh, it's terrible. Remove that. Just use the default active sky cloud. That's what I use, and they're really
Oh
good.
hell no! I don't have active sky.
Oh, you don't have active sky. Okay.
I don't have like any payware add-ons that aren't planes or sceneries.
Okay.
It's like Dylan. Okay, we can turn off the terrain radar now. We don't need that on anymore. We don't need ice anymore either. And I gave it to the autopilot, so now we're just going to use autopilot to fly all the way to the destination. Because that's what you do whenever you're a professional pilot.
Was that for me? Jeez. 124.7 into flight, for Sun Go 54, gigabyte.
You're on
That
VATSIM,
was
right?
probably, yeah, that was probably not to me, and I just answered.
You're just like, yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, there you are, NGF47 Golf uniform. Benjamin Morgan. Damn it. Sometimes I hate YouTube for being an absolute piss take.
And they're not even answering me.
Of course not.
Shank Control, good evening, Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform with you, passing level 290250. And they're still answering me. Covering Cork, Shannon, Kitty. Fuck, I'm gonna contact the other one that's the answers. Shannon Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform, radio check. Okay, let's no use.
What the hell is OBS 64 EXE?
Shannon, hello again, Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform. We tried contacting 124.7, but there's no answer frequency. No problem, Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform. Yeah, so what were you saying? Well, the last side.
Well, there's this fucking program called OBS 64.exe, which is taking like 1,000,000% of my CPU.
Well, that's a bit what you're using to stream.
Yeah, I know, but I was just surprised that it took up that much.
When did you close it?
No, I didn't close it.
And you've got your center pumps now that needs to be on. Off.
Yeah, I know. I just turned them off. It's been weird though. It's never been this bad before. I mean, Streamlabs has been bad, but it's never been this bad. I think it's better now. I
know
really...
Captain Canada's doing a long haul from Amsterdam to St. Martin. He spends most of the time not in the cockpit.
I don't get it.
Wait, shit.
Alright. Now I figured out all the issues, so now we should be getting back to normal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so now,
come on, like honestly. Bro, there's a guy who flies like a long haul flight, like 10 hours, and he spends most of the time out of his cockpit. Like he does external views. What is the point of flying in an airplane if you're going to be doing external views, just leaving the stream with an external view?
I don't
And not even
know.
looking what's going on in your airplane, you know, like check in and doing so. This, you know, this is the kind of thing, you know, that pisses me off. It's just people like this who just these external views, like, for, you know, not even check in what's going on in the aircraft.
Yep. This view is...
Yeah.
Those clouds do look horrendous. I don't know why
look
though, because
absolutely
before they used to
terrible.
look fine.
I'm just delete cloud art, honestly. 'cause
Okay,
they
well
are
this...
horrible.
Okay, well look now. I updated it. See if that helps. It looks a little bit better now.
No. You know, it's just so small. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's still... It looks better, than it did 5 seconds ago, but it still doesn't look good. I still think it's better than default though.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass you the active sky clouds. I'm actually gonna do this because they're actually really good.
I think they are, yeah. How frame heavy are they?
See, you have 3J FPS. That's why your cloud is so small like this. Now look again.
Oh, this
See?
one?
Yeah, 3J FPS. Now
Does
the
that
clouds
make
are
the
better,
cloud
see?
small?
Look, yeah, of course, man. You need to get rid of 3J FPS. Really.
Okay, I see.
This is terrible. It screwed my cloud, and it used to refresh every 2 seconds.
You see, now the clouds do look a little bit better, but they still don't look very good.
Yeah, but it's still 3J FPS that does this. Look, if you go in the settings of 3J FPS, I'm gonna show you something. It won't screw your FPS or anything. Just go in on your 3J FPS settings.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like delayed there.
To be honest, I forgot what this plugin is called. Yeah, it is 3G.
Now go to advanced.
Advanced, yeah.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
It's Lua, right? So that means I can just delete it whenever the hell I want.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, for me, it's still. Are you in the advanced options right now?
Yeah. Should I just delete 3J FPS right now?
Well, what the fuck is that kind of delay, man? I've got like a 45 seconds delay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Damn it. Are you on live?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, now you go in cloud density
Yeah.
and put everything on max, like like all the the little slide up to right, full right, and you do the same thing with cloud puff size.
Cloud puff size. God damn it, that just made massive ass clouds. How
But
the
that's
hell
what
do I
these
get
are
rid
real
of?
clouds.
Oh, save. There you go. Whoops. Okay, thank you, next gen. Now the clouds actually look decent again.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm surprised by how shit everything is in this game sometimes.
No shit. Son. 121.4. Thanks so much for your control, man. Have a good day. I fucking said good day for God's sake. I had to say that.
Good day.
Don't just say that. See, the clouds now they look probably decent. These are real clouds.
Yeah.
You didn't lose any FPS or something else.
Nope.
Okay, I'm back right now. Channel approach, good evening, Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform with you, passing for level 164480 on the temperature echo arrival. Expect tires approach 06 at 4000 on the QNH1013, Angel Flight 47 Golf uniform.
Alright, how's everybody
Okay.
doing in the chat right
Well-
now? It's Saturday today. I'm losing track of
yeah,
days, so...
Well, this is terrible. We've got temperature 11, dew point 11. So this is going to be pretty bad.
In Shannon?
Yeah, we've got visibility 3.1 mile.
Damn. That's not good.
Rain overcast 1,400 feet. Temperature 11, dew point 11. KH1013. Yeah, so that's where to put the NTIs.
Yep. Why
Even though
is
it's 11?
Chennai Oceanic Control on? And why have they been on for 4 hours? I don't know.
That's very good. If you want to see my landing, I'm streaming right now.
I would watch it, but my frames would go to 1, so
yeah,
I
shit,
can't watch
yeah.
it. Did you see that I finally flew the X-Crafts again yesterday?
You flew the X-Craft?
Yeah, it's been a year since I've flown that thing almost.
No, fuck the X-Craft, man. SSG, man, is way better.
No. Well, no, because I flew the ERJ, the little one.
Oh, yeah, the smalls, the
Yeah.
4535.
Yeah, the 135. That's the one I flew yesterday. Oh, not yesterday, the day before yesterday.
Oh, God, this is gonna be terrible. I'm not even gonna watch it. This is stupid what I just said. Well, I'm about to land, and I don't even want to watch it. It's not a very good idea, you know. Okay, yeah, keep it landing.
You know what was funny? SimBrief only told me I needed about 7,800 kilos of fuel. And I think that SimBrief underestimated it. So I put in a bit more.
Shit, the weather radar. It's showing some bad stuff on the weather radar.
Yours?
Yeah, it's showing some
That's not good.
shit. No, not in Shannon sector though. Just about it. But
We have a tailwind, which is good. A direct tailwind, too.
yeah, no, we
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, shit. That really isn't good.
Turkmenistan Airlines has to have one of the most basic liveries I've ever seen.
Not gonna talk about Air France.
That's true. And then there's like China Eastern.
China Southern as well.
Yeah.
The China Southern actually looks good. The blue.
China
red,
Southern does look
weird.
good. But
Japan
China
Airlines, for example.
Japan
That's
is
very
another
nice.
one.
This is basic as well. But I think the most basic one of all is American Airlines as well.
Do you really think
It's
so?
like the American Airlines is exactly like Air France if we think about it, you know, with the little, little mini flag on the next to the American and thing like this, and then the flag on the tail. So
Kind of like it, yeah.
it's exactly the same.
I like the old livery more.
My favorite livery, I think it's the either the Air New Zealand black and white or the Air Canada black and white.
I
Oh,
I
shit,
like
that's
I
awesome.
like the old Air Canada more than the new one.
No way! Are you kidding
Mhm.
me?
Yes,
Maybe
way.
the light blue disgusting cunt, yeah? You like that more?
I do.
Unbelievable.
On just about every single plane that they operate. Not
I
much better.
literally haven't set up anything for like, what the fuck am I doing?
That's a good
honestly.
question.
Like, I'm just watching my plane descending and didn't have anything. Like, not even decision like 200, but we're Cat 3, but it's even Cat 3 200, so fuck this. In case of a go around, it's climb straight to November 005. Okay, we've got the Shannon VR. Shannon VR.
I find it funny. Southwest rebranded years and years and years ago, like 6, 7 years ago, and I'd say a third of their planes are still in the old livery.
Yeah. Then turn left. And down to viewer to initiate another approach while directed. Alright. Thank you very much for that precision. We're seriously going to make it Charlie. That's going to be an interesting ladder. You should watch this, although I should try to watch it without losing FPO. See what it does to your FPO.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, it's just barely above 20, so we can try.
You can try. See those bad clouds there?
Just barely, because it's so dark.
Right. Do you see better?
Mm-hmm.
No, these are nasty clouds.
To be honest, I thought you were flying JetBlue for a second.
Yeah, it's you know the same, pretty similar.
Yep.
Okay, now put the NTIs on though. So we're clear to 4,000 feet, and I think that's when we'll get established. No, it's actually 3,000 on the ILS.
Did you hear that
Well, no,
Avioman
it's-
got COVID?
Again?
No, he didn't have it before. I don't think he
Oh.
did.
When did he get it?
Today or yesterday?
It's not even rare at this point to get COVID now, you know.
Probably, for an average adult, more have gotten it than haven't gotten it in
Wait,
in
holy
some
shit.
places. Hello, Krusty Krab. You are now 23.
3,000 feet, and from Tom cleared ILS approach on radio 06, Central 5 or single feet from. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going, sorry.
How does it feel to be older?
Yeah, no different actually, but it feels damn good for what I got for my birthday. Oh my
What's
god.
up, Flight Surge?
What's up? I feel so good for what I got for my birthday. Oh my god.
Technically, it was
All
the
I
day
wanted-
after, but yeah, it's good enough.
All I wanted. I mean, you can get your birthday gift the day after.
That's true. I still haven't gotten mine from anybody.
What is it? What is it?
My birthday gift was a certain somebody.
How
being
is
like,
our US 121? The fuck are you kidding me right now?
Do you
Oh,
like
that's
cold? Do you like
23.
Canadians? Do you like Tim Hortons? If yes, come fly anywhere in the Winnipeg FIR to help Liam complete this sequence. Regina it is.
Are you gonna fly to
Regina?
Regina? Where are you
No,
flying to? Right
I'm
now?
flying to Almaty.
Your flight surgeon.
Yeah.
I'm landing right now, if you want to see.
So I'll tell you where I was. I was flying from Las Vegas to Philadelphia because I was flying between two cities of states that would flip the map.
Okay,
And
this
then
is terrible. Look at this, Voldemort.
Yeah, I see it.
your stream is over.
That's good right now.
Whose stream is what?
No, next gen stream is not working for me. Okay, there it is.
It's working even for me, and my frames aren't below 20, so I'm watching it.
Oh. You know we're not the laughing stock of Europe anymore.
Well, one certain person is
Oh
a
my
laughing
goodness,
stock of Europe.
I think we might do another landing, not even joking. It's cat free, so we can.
Did you see
Where are you
Avium?
landing?
Shannon.
Cat free, for fuck's sake.
Next
He's-
gen, where are you landing?
He's landing in Shannon.
Havana?
No,
Shannon
Shannon.
Island. Shannon Island.
Oh, Shannon. E-I-N-N. Okay.
The place where
Yeah, there's
nobody
another
lives.
contact. We've got no runway inside, nothing. We're gonna put the gears down though just because to reduce speed.
Flight surgeon, I'm flying literally the most random flight. But you'd love to fly this flight.
Yep, and I don't know why I'm not getting notified when you're live, even though I have the bell on.
Because YouTube is not on YouTube.
Thank you.
Also, where the hell are you?
I was walking around just to see what the city was like, and then I saw that you were live because I heard Next Gen's voice on your stream.
Mhm. Krish is
हम
here.
जीत गया. इस देश हम जीत गया.
Yes, man, Biden won.
I know.
Krish is unhappy.
I mean,
मैं
I
नहीं
mean,
बोल
yeah,
सकता क्योंकि मैं वहाँ हूँ और
Yeah,
बहुत के उसका वोटर है.
Holy shit, look at this though. Look at this fucking weather. This is terrible.
flying back.
I
Yes,
can't
he
even
is.
see the runway. Where is the runway?
That is a
Next
good
Gen was
question.
landing in Delhi. The victory
Wait, it's not eliminating. I can't see the run. It is. No, it's right there. It's right there. But the visibility is terrible. I'm just gonna leave it like this for the moment.
Zoom in on your map.
Valdemar, guess what?
No,
What?
No, I've got the runway tagged. It's right there.
Do you?
but just
Oh
the
yeah, it is
visibility
right
is
there. What, Krish?
terrible. Overcast like 1,000. We're gonna get to a cloud right now.
Yes. Krish, what were you saying?
I still can't play explain because I got my hard drive, but that port in my computer already has a SSD. I thought my computer came with a different type of SSD, the M2 So when I opened it to put my SSD in, there wasn't there. So I
Got
put
50 knots wind. Normally it should be.
Damn it.
Should be zero.
I don't know what's a bigger F. Avioman getting COVID or
Runway's
that.
done.
They're probably
Runway's
about
done.
equal. Actually, I think Krish's is a bigger F because most people can probably. Most people are pretty asymptomatic. It's not a good thing, but
Well, next gen had it. I had it.
I probably had it.
I probably gave it to you.
Do you really think so?
I mean, I had it right before I met you. Like 3 days before I met you.
Oh damn.
I literally still can't play explain. What the hell?
No, but the thing is, like, when I flew to Dallas, I was completely better.
Oh,
Like,
for fuck's sake, as soon as I turn off the wiper, it starts raining again. Fuck you.
Well, the thing is,
I've never done a flight in the right seat on explain.
I have done it one time.
Yeah, the one where you did the smart co-pilot with that
Mhm.
chicken, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna mute myself, guys, for landing.
Okay.
Oh, no.
that is the most random smart co-pilot flight anybody has ever done.
You saw the new SpongeBob movie?
It came out.
Yes,
Came out.
it's actually pretty cool.
I haven't seen it, but
It's a 7
Valdemar,
plus
that-
on Netflix.
That has to be the most random smart co-pilot route that anybody with that plugin has ever done.
yes. Novi Urengoy.
Ridiculous ass. Oh, next gen turn off autopilot.
Yep.
Wait, flight surgeon, where are you actually right now? Outside,
I'm walking near the Omaha airport. I'm watching planes depart.
What? Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
There's a pedestrian bridge that's like directly south of the airport, and they're departing on runway 18 right now. So
Are you
I
in
think
Iowa?
they're taking off.
Where is NG landing?
I
Shannon.
am in Iowa. I am in Iowa right now. Actually.
Okay,
There's a
okay.
bridge that goes across the river.
Yeah, makes sense.
Also, my district came through. You see that on the map?
No, I didn't.
So Nebraska splits their votes by congressional district. So
Yeah.
Nebraska's second congressional district is Omaha, and Nebraska's second congressional district voted for Mr. Biden.
Mm-hmm. Next gen is a bit too high.
Yup. I need it.
He got it.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Okay.
He's gonna be really mad at that landing grade. He's gonna be really mad at that landing grade.
I don't know. We'll see. He usually accepts it whenever it's bad weather. I was pissed at my Tegucigalpa scenery because there's a fucking forest right before the runway, so you have to get in about 30 feet higher than you normally would, so you have to have more power.
I can play explain for next 3 weeks. I have to order something again.
Damn it. I was
Next to the 5,000 feet remaining.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna stop watching his stream now so my frames are better, because he landed. Yeah, I was pissed at my Tegucigalpa scenery. Because there's a fucking forest just before the runway.
Is there good Tegucigalpa like the airport, like a freeway?
There's a decent one, but there's a fucking forest just before the runway, so...
But what if we make ortho, then the forest goes, or
I don't know, I should try it.
I think if you make the ortho, and then maybe if you don't put auto, no, you need auto gen.
I don't know. I have to look into it.
This is gonna be 10 weeks without explain.
That's
That
not
Las
good.
Vegas scenery, by the way, is ass on frames.
I'm not gonna get it.
No, but is there a freeway though?
Well, I mean, there's a usable one that isn't very good, but it's somewhat usable.
The Flight Tampa one is the best. It's one of the best sceneries ever made for X-Plane, but the problem with it is incredibly heavy on frame.
Why is your mic so muffled?
Because he's using his phone.
You're on, Valdemar, you're on.
It's not because of the phone, it's because it's windy.
That too.
Yeah, no, I was talking about Valdemar.
Is it?
YouTube, but it sounds weird or not. Yeah, maybe it's mixing with the mic.
What
Maybe.
the fuck? That was a terrible landing.
Told you, I called
I knew
it.
it.
I called it. I called it.
Yep.
What?
He said that you're gonna complain about your landing.
Of course. That was
You were
fucking
way too
horrendous.
high. You were way too high. Though.
Yeah, you were a bit
What?
too high.
You were way too high.
2 X 2 whites it was. I was too low. It was 2 whites to red the entire time, and it went 3 reds, 1 white, so I tried to recover a little bit. And I fucking forgot to play there, but it was so hard to see when to play.
20 feet in an Airbus, right?
20.
Bro, the wipers are making the sound of a fucking
I hate
cow getting raped, man, and how can I listen to the call-outs like this?
It's better than the X-Crafts. It gave me about 4 callouts the entire descent.
Yep.
No, but fuck this plane, man. It's either you float, either you fucking bump it. It's, you know, it's, oh my god, man. This plane is so... Oh my god.
So I was complaining about the Tegucigalpa scenery because you either have a
I'm
float,
gonna redo the approach. Fuck this, man.
Oh,
Fuck
damn.
this in the ass, really.
because you either have a float or a smash because there's
Yeah,
trees or you
like
crash
this,
through
like-
the trees.
It's like this for like the IXCG as well, man. Fuck this aircraft as well, man.
You know Walter
what are
White,
you flying right now? Which Airbus are you
Wait,
flying?
the flight factor.
A320.
Wang
Listen
Wei,
to the fucking cow getting raped wiper sound. I'm not even putting the wipers in. That disturbs me so much.
do you
I
have
can't
ortho
hear
for,
shit with that.
Do you have ortho for France?
Yes, I do.
Is it good?
No, it's terrible.
Okay.
But there is no good Paris scenery. Like there's a good converted one. I know about.
Fuck, I'm just in Togo in a taxiway. Fuck this, man. I'm done.
There's a very good VFR pack that Next Gen sent me.
Oh yeah, I know that it has a VFA objects for Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even fucking parking correctly. Fuck you. Come on, Toga. So fucking go, man.
Yes. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Captain speaking, we're going to crash into the terminal because we don't give a shit about you. Thank you and have a nice day.
Flight Surgeon, what do you think of that Maseru scenery?
Oh my god, what is that fucking? Look at this.
Okay, hold on. Wait. I need to watch this.
This park job is so bad.
Hold on, wait.
Hit it.
Go outside?
Yeah, go outside.
Oh my
It's so
god.
bad.
Wait, I have a trick, I have an idea. Look, wait.
I'm gonna
Well,
screenshot this.
No, wait, look. There you go, fuck you. No shit.
That is
I got
actually such a
I
good
got
livery.
multiple screenshots.
There you go, fuck you. You can't see. Oh my god, it's so terrible.
What's the wind? Oh my god.
Got it. I'm taking.
I just want to go fit for one block first, thanks to watch this service. Oh, good night.
Flight Surgeon, what do you think of that Maseru scenery?
Okay, screw you,
It's actually adequate.
It is very adequate considering.
Okay,
This-
let's see that shitty fucking replay. Look, Flight Surgeon. 2 white threads the entire time. Look.
I feel like you were too high, like on the like when you were over the runway.
No, look,
itself,
it's
not-
red, man. It's fucking. And look at this shit, man. Look at this. I forgot to flash. Just fucking put it down like a cunt. Let me redo that approach. Please let me redo that approach. Please let me redo that fucking approach.
But that shit crafts is an absolute unit when it comes to landing that thing.
No, Flight Surgeon. Let me redo that approach. Bro, I couldn't hear shit with the wipers. I'm not even joking. Those wipers, they have the sound of multiple cows getting raped.
Oh my
Now the
god.
game crashed. Oh, did it crash?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't crash. It's loading.
I might go fly it when I go home. Bottom line.
Yeah.
I might
What
fly
route?
When I go home.
What route? Philadelphia to Wilkes-Barre?
No, O'Hare to Wilkes-Barre because Wilkes-Barre Strand is the nearest
O'Hare?
place of our
Thank
current
you,
president.
O'Hare.
Wilkes-Barre is the nearest what?
Okay, Flight Surgeon, look at this. Flight Surgeon, look at this. Please, man, look at this. Oh, I'm having the terrain alarm, you fucking bastard. Shut up,
Terrain.
Flight Surgeon, I probably would have done Chicago to
You dead
Wilkes-Barre.
motherfucker.
Chicago to Wilkes-Barre 2 days ago instead of that route that I actually did end up
Okay, there
doing.
you go, Flight
But
Surgeon. Look, I'm gonna redo that approach without the wipers screaming in my ass now, yeah?
I
I've
don't think
done.
that's possible, but okay.
Are you, do you really say I'm no, now I've got the, no, look at this, yeah?
Listen, did you like my DM to you on Instagram?
Oh my god. Look, Flight Surgeon, okay, yeah, we're a bit too high. No, I'm gonna prove you the wipers that put me off, man.
Next gen is on a
They have
mission
these
to prove
they
his
have
point.
These, new GE engines. for
Yeah.
flight path.
So, man, I can't focus with that shit.
Oh, did you see the Flight Packer 787 previews?
I did.
it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I saw it on Instagram.
Does anybody know what 787's flight factor is making?
That was my follow-up question.
Because if they're making more than the 9, then.
I'll get it. If they're making more than a 9, then I'll get it.
But if it's only the 9, then I'm not gonna get it because I already have the Magnite.
Yeah, the magnet is usable. Come on, they just have to
See?
fix that.
It's the FMC
See,
that
like
makes it
that?
ass.
Okay, that was a good landing. I thought you were showing a replay of the previous landing.
No, that was fucking disgusting. We're just struggling, battling to stay center line. That's the fucking problem, man. That aircraft. Center line, fucking center line. Center line. Okay, I'm gonna go, Al.
Alright.
Oh shit, pleasant day. What do you mean I'm not?
You're not gonna go.
Of course I'm gonna go, screw you.
Screw you.
Screw you.
Screw you!
Okay, so enjoy new president, I'm gonna go, okay, and still fuck my own business, you know, I'm not gonna fucking, you know, like in the...
No, but a
Doesn't
64-year-old woman does get to next to.
What?
A 64-year-old woman does get to, though.
What?
Do what you said to your president.
Yeah. Alright, have a good day.
Alright. See ya.
Alright. Yeah. What do I know about that?
About what?
So the president of France, he is 40, I think 39, and his wife is 64.
Why?
You know how they met?
How?
He was a student in her French class in high school.
What?
She was his high school French teacher. I'm not even kidding.
That's not okay.
You know who told me that? The guy who just left.
Did he really?
Yeah, he told me.
What?
When they met, he was 17 and she was 41.
He's retarded.
You cannot make this stuff up.
He is fucking retarded.
You really cannot make this stuff up.
No, you can't.
I might crisscross the country again from Philadelphia to Phoenix.
So, well, there's 24 years of age difference?
Yep.
Oh my god. That's not healthy.
It's really not. And then there's India, whose president or prime minister is legally married but not actually married.
And then there's President Tyler Johnson, who as of 2 years ago has 2 grandsons that are still alive.
Oh, William Henry Harrison?
No.
Oh, sorry, Benjamin Harrison.
Tyler Johnson.
There was no president named Tyler Johnson. Are you talking about Zachary Taylor?
No, I'm talking the 10th president. What was his name? No, hold on, let me search this up. I'm pretty sure it was Tyler Johnson.
Okay, I'm gonna go right now. We'll be back maybe in a while.
Alright, bye.
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 Can you believe that this debacle of a disaster of an election is over?
Yes.
I was just like, whoever
No.
wins, I just need this TV coverage to end.
It was the opposite. It was John Tyler, not Tyler John.
That's it. I was like, who the hell is Tyler Johnson?
I remember that there was a Tyler and a John, but I forgot which order it was in.
Tyler Johnson was a basketball player for the Suns, and I think now he plays with Brooklyn Nets.
Tyler Johnson's an
I think he
NHL player. But no, John Tyler, he has 2 living grandsons.
Grandchildren that are alive, yeah. Because apparently he had a kid when he was 70, and then that kid had a kid when he was like 60 or something like that. Freaking weird.
Very weird. Oh my god. Alright, ground speed is
What do these
522.
people get up to when they're old?
I don't know.
All I can say is yuck.
Yep.
But anyway,
No.
I'm back in Nebraska now. I crossed the border a few minutes ago.
You're driving a car now. You're driving your
No,
Audi
I'm not.
A4. No?
That car went to get a repair.
They gave you a loaner car?
Yes, sort of. So like, because I'm under 25, I can't rent a car. So I'm taking my mom's car around, and she's taking the loaner car.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. Because some idiot got into a car accident with me in October. Did I tell you about that?
The one at that intersection, and then he ran into you?
Yep.
When
he
you were turning
there
left
there
and he was turning right?
There's a giant neon sign at that intersection that says no right turn when the oncoming green left light is on. It literally says no left turn and no right turn. And he turned right.
That was the
I
week
guess
before I
that's
got
why-
my license, yeah. I remember that.
And then I think you got into an accident with your dad the same day, which is actually hilarious.
Yep. But that was a huge kerfuffle.
I still cannot believe that you got into a car accident and the other car was your dad.
Well, no.
Either way, your insurance pays.
Well, I mean, there wasn't even a dent or a scratch or anything.
No, but the point is that like either way, even if there was damage.
Oh, yeah. Technically, also, it wasn't on a road, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. We're the first Indian vice president in the U.S.
She's in. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. She's also terrible.
Her name is Kamala, but like, I don't know. I like him better than her.
You know how I know she's terrible?
How?
Did I tell you how I know she's terrible?
No, do you meet her somewhere?
No, because her name is literally terrible. In Finnish.
Dude, Kamala means lotus in Sanskrit.
Yeah, it means terrible.
Damn it.
Which is what I'm going with.
It's a very old-timey Indian name is what it is. Kamala.
Damn it, old-timey people. And their ridiculous names.
Oh, there's a picture of Joe Biden getting a hug from his grandkids.
And there was a picture of Joe Biden on a plane.
You know what there's a motion picture of?
What?
Snakes on a plane.
Yes.
Why does that movie exist?
I don't know.
This trail is 4,900 miles long. Okay, let's see their distances. The Pacific Ocean is 3,000 miles from here? What?
Where?
Pittsburgh is 1,700 miles away from here. St. Louis is 530 miles from here.
Yes, you do,
But
Krish. Where are you?
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. There's not a chance the Pacific Ocean is 3,200 miles from here.
No, that's an error.
Let's see, if I take a flight from here to San Diego, it'll probably be 1,800, 1,900 miles. And given how the Pacific Ocean slopes eastward in California, the closest point would probably be San Diego.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, Krish, that's true. You do have to get that reshade plug.
I think it's San Francisco. Not San Francisco, San Diego. It's not SFO for sure. You know, San Diego is further east of Spokane, Washington.
Yeah, I know that. And some
blew
engine,
my-
tires, and wing textures, yeah.
It blew my mind when I found that out like 7-8 years ago, before the geography thing.
It's about the same, though. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, but you wouldn't think of the easternmost point in Washington being west of
The ocean.
yeah.
Well, I mean... Yeah. Makes sense.
How long is your flight?
Well, according to the FMC, it says that there's another hour and 35 minutes, even though there's only 600 miles to go, and I'm flying at 525 knots.
Okay.
So, a little
So
between an hour and an hour and a
bad.
half.
It's bad, in other words.
Yep. Well, it might be right. Maybe there's less
isn't-
wind later on. Less wind.
I flew the same flight as an American. What is it? American 2878. I flew.
You flew this...
We had the exact same. Probably about 10 minutes before he did it.
You did what?
American 2878. I flew that exact flight today.
On VATSIM?
Yeah.
What flight is that?
Las Vegas to Philadelphia because
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to fly between cities that decided the election. Cities in which the states were decided because of those cities. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So like,
Yes,
Philadelphia
Krish.
and Pittsburgh decided Pennsylvania.
Krish,
And
yes.
Atlanta decided Georgia.
And Las Vegas decided Nevada, yeah. Yeah, Krish, you do need to get GTA 5. Also, there's an idiot flying from Punta Cana to Jakarta.
Oh, yesterday I saw a 737 flying from Narita to Perth.
To Perth?
No, Burbank.
Oh, Burbank.
It was a 737-700 flying from Narita to Burbank.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Technical stop needs to be made.
First of all, it's a 700, so the range is less.
No, the 700 has a greater range because
It
it's
does?
smaller.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just less capacity.
Yeah, it's also probably a business jet, so it probably actually has quite a decent range.
No, but how do you can't fly that in a 737-700?
Oh,
You
no,
have to stop
you-
at, like Kenai, Alaska, or something.
You can't, but you can probably make it to Anchorage. And if you can make it to Anchorage, then that's just one stop.
Yeah, you probably have to stop in Anchorage. Okay, you gotta turn right.
Turn right when able. Are you going home?
What?
Are you going home?
Yep.
Okay.
I love how a lot of your streams are just me walking somewhere or driving somewhere. Being
Mm-hmm.
bored out of my mind while I'm doing this, I come on your channel.
Yep. And then the other option is pretty much you flying with me.
Yep. But unfortunately, I was not home when the stream started. So F.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what's a bigger episode. spending so much money on a hard drive that you cannot even lose or getting coronavirus.
Hmm.
What do you think, though? What
Ah.
was the bigger F?
Well, if Avioman's asymptomatic, then Krish has the bigger F. But if he's not,
Asymptomatic, though?
I don't know. But I'm saying if, then Krish is the bigger F. If he's not, then he has the bigger F. I think that's a fair judgment.
Here's the thing. BMI is statistically correlated with better outcomes with coronavirus.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's also young, so who the hell knows? I work with this doctor, and we have a 60-year-old patient who's a bodybuilder, and who's, like, perfectly healthy, and who's currently on a ventilator with it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that she goes to show that it's completely and utterly random. I can turn left.
I don't get this idiot. Why is he still tweeting that he supposedly won?
Leave him alone. He's just a baby. He's a baby. That's all he is.
He's like, I mean, he's not.
You know what's sad is that by doing this, he's only damaging his own reputation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. He's just making himself look like an idiot.
I mean, he already did that.
Well, even more like an idiot. Like, I mean, no, what I mean is, anybody that had respect for him before, if they have any sort of intelligence, if they see this, then they can't have respect for him anymore, can they?
Apparently, a bunch of his advisors have started resigning.
Good.
I think everybody will resign except him, and then I think he will be. I have a feeling that on January 20th, the Secret Service is going to kick him out of the White House.
Probably.
You know what's sad is that okay, there's a book by one of his cabinet members. His name was John Bolton. I think he was the defense secretary or something. So he in that book, there were a bunch of quotes of Trump, and one of them he legitimately thought he thought that Finland was a part of Russia.
Trump did?
Yep.
He's been to Finland.
He did. That's where he met Putin.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it was right before that meeting. He thought that Finland was part of Russia. He thought that Helsinki and Finland were part of Russia.
How can there be a president that's that stupid? Like, the one thing you have to be knowledgeable about is geopolitics. And if you think that a country that has been a country for 100 years is a part of another country, then you're not very smart, and you're not very good at geopolitics.
Yeah, I don't know how you can be a president.
I don't know how the hell anybody would vote for him, to be honest.
The fact that he got 70 million votes is sad.
Yep. That shows you, the intelligence of some people.
But you know what's funny is that today we actually made America great again.
Mm-hmm.
His cats have been screaming the thing that we finally did today.
Yep.
I still remember when he ran for president, everybody thought it was a complete joke.
Isn't that what they're thinking about Kanye now?
Oh god. I don't want to imagine Kanye running for president. I think he has mental problems.
Oh, he wouldn't. There's no way anybody would vote for him. I mean, then again, people did vote for a certain other person, so who knows at this point.
I mean, but that certain other person's lost. Dignity, in his own words.
Well, I mean, he did win the first time around.
Yeah, but he's about to lose the electoral college by the exact same margin which he beat.
Really?
Yep. Because Biden's going to win Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, and he already won. He already won Nevada and Pennsylvania. He's going to win Arizona because the margins are not big enough, even though Trump hasn't coming back. The margins. With Maricopa County, which is being pretty much done with their vote counting, Trump cannot win Arizona.
Yep. This
And
is...
also Tucson is outstanding, and Tucson is about as liberal as Austin is, to give you an idea of how Tucson is.
Mhm. So this is probably the longest it's ever taken to count votes.
So that's because it's a male thing. Though.
Yeah.
And I think that I hope that governments make it easier to count mail ballots after the election.
I also hope that they get rid of the stupid electoral college thing. It's the dumbest way to elect anybody.
It's completely pointless.
Why don't, like every other country in the world, you just take the ballot and you count it, and then you count every single one, and whoever has more wins. It's simple as that.
And it's just confusing. Like Omaha says it's going to elect her to Congress. Like what the hell?
I don't know.
I'm on Interstate 80. Interstate 80.
Interstate 80.
Actually, no, I'm not even on 87. I'm on Interstate 480.
Damn it. Apparently I'm 45% of the way to Almaty. According to SimToolkit Pro.
Did you see that Joe Biden has the 737-500 for his campaign?
No. He has
I
a,
found the registration of his campaign plane.
what is it?
I forgot it. But it's a 737-500.
Damn. He uses old.
There's probably about 200 of them in existence currently.
You think there's that many?
If that. I mean, I think that, what is that airline? Northern Air Cargo or whatever? They have a bunch of them.
You know who has a bunch of 737-500s?
Didn't U.S. Airways and Southwest operate them, and that's about it?
Yeah, and then there's UT Air Aviation.
Who isn't Walter White making those?
Yep, he's making the 500 first. That means I can fly UT Air Aviation.
And I can fly the Biden campaign plane.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Hillary Clinton's campaign plane. She had a bunch of them, but one of them was an ERJ-145. And I remember I saw that for the whatever the business edition of that plane is.
The Legacy?
I saw it land in CCA, like in the river visual. There was that H with the arrow on it. I remember. Oh yeah, I also ordered aviator sunglasses because our president liked aviator sunglasses.
Interesting. Doesn't he also like taking the train?
I sent you the picture of me meeting the president, right? I met the president.
Yeah, and he's fucking massive.
He is, and I lost about 25 pounds.
Yeah, you were massive in that picture.
Yeah, I lost a whole bunch of things.
And the second most massive person was in the voice chat yesterday. Ayush. And it wasn't yesterday.
And then the Jeff Brooks is massive.
Well, yeah, Ayush is the second most massive after Vyasar, and then Jeb Brooks is third after Ayush.
Also, Jeff Brooks made a video on Cincinnati that he re-released.
Yep, I didn't watch it because I've already watched it.
So why would he release it again?
Because he said that they made some edits to it to make it better, apparently.
Damn it, greener grass.
Damn it, greener grass.
I need to make a website of bluerwater.org.
Bluer water. Bluer sky.
Oh yeah, bluer sky is not no.
Wider snow. Here's...
Bluer sun.
Yeah. Tanner sand.
So technically the sky is not blue.
The sky's not blue. Yeah, well...
No, it's clear because of the sun.
Yeah.
It's the diffraction of the sun's rays that cause the sky to be blue.
Well, we see it as blue, so that counts. Widercloud.com. Except some clouds are gray.
Speaking of cloud, I literally do not see a single cloud over Mohammed.
Some days are like that.
You know what's funny is that so the day after Trump was elected, the weather in DC was the worst I have ever seen DC. It was like 1 mile visibility, cloudy, miserable. But today, when Biden got elected, the weather was completely sunny.
You know what the weather was on 9/11/2001?
What?
You know what the weather was on 9/11/2001?
What?
The weather, it was perfect. Not a cloud in the sky on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was a very nice day that day. I've seen the pictures.
Yep. Not.
What's funny is that my grandmother was on her way from India to the U.S. and her flight had to get diverted to Vancouver.
Damn.
I think they were flying like, I think it was like Hong Kong to San Francisco. No, Narita to SFO. And then we were, I don't know why we were meeting her in Denver. Oh no, because she was visiting family in Denver. Like we were gonna go to Denver and pick her up. And then, but the flight got diverted to Vancouver.
Damn. She chose a horrible day to fly. Should have come one day earlier.
What? Yeah, what?
I was just saying that she should have come one day earlier.
Yeah, it should have come one day earlier, but a lot of agencies had already started to predict it on my birthday.
What do you mean?
Decision Desk HQ called it, Business Insider called it on my birthday.
Oh, about that. Yeah, that's true.
I just wish that I want to see what happens with Big Baby.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, now we all know he's a joke.
I mean, we all knew before, but.
The world knows he's a joke.
Yep.
If he cries like a baby, like a 5-year-old,
Mhm.
it makes him look like an idiot. That's the funny thing that he doesn't understand. He ran a boneheaded campaign that exposed you to the coronavirus. He cannot. If he concedes the election, he's not willing. If he concedes, then it'll make his image and brand look better. If he did anything to stop the pandemic, he probably would have won re-election.
Yeah, he's not smart. Also, you know what's funny?
Idiot.
You know what's funny?
What?
Right, when I don't stream, I gain more subs than when I do stream. And when I do stream, I lose subs. It doesn't make fucking sense. It's fucking YouTube, man.
It's not on YouTube. Man. I'm actually proud of my country today. Won the past 4 years. I liked Obama because Obama was actually, and they just think, I have nothing against Republicans. I understand what they mean with the conservatism.
Well, I mean, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican.
I understand what they're fighting for. Do I agree with it? Sometimes, not all the time. But this man is an idiot.
He's very much so an idiot.
I mean, if he's an idiot, that's one thing. But 240,000 people are dead because of him.
Do you think that if it would have been a man running in 2016, he would have won instead of Hillary running?
It depends on who the man was. If it was Joe
That's
Biden,
true.
I think it would have been a landslide win.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden was the perfect guy to be. I mean, think about it. He's an old white man from blue-collar Pennsylvania. He is literally the perfect guy to beat Trump.
That's true.
Now, I don't know how Trump manages to appeal to rural people because he's a businessman on Wall Street who's a complete idiot.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
You know Biden's giving a speech at 7 p.m., right?
Eastern or Central?
The Central, 8 Eastern.
No, I don't know.
You know what? You know what was sad? Like, whenever I used to come back from India for the past 4 years, I was always so mad because, Narendra Modi has issues with Kashmir and stuff, but he's done some good for the country. Like he's literally cleaned up the country. And when I say literally, I mean he actually created an initiative that made streets cleaner. But when I leave India and come back to the U.S., I always feel bad because like I feel like the Indian government knew what it was doing compared to the American government, and now things are different.
That's true.
Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. will be my president.
Junior.
Everyone. Junior. Isn't that from SpongeBob?
Yep.
Junior. You know what it is? It's that fish with the round glasses who's old.
No, it's the little clam.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking of Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, you're thinking of Old Man Jenkins. Who names their kid Old Man Jenkins?
No, I don't think that's his name. I just think that because he was old, they called him Old Man.
Who calls somebody Old Man Jenkins?
Who calls their kid Squidward? And you know what? If you look up the Wikipedia page for Squidward, he is a 6-tentacled octopus.
Where did the other 2 legs go?
No! First of all, a 6-tentacled octopus is a contradiction.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a fucking octopus. It has 8.
Yeah, but
That's why I call it an octopus.
where did the other 2 tentacles go? That's my other question. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel, I don't know what. One of the people who worked with SpongeBob died. Steven Hillenburg. That's it.
Steven Hillenburg?
Yeah, he died, I think.
Yeah, he died years ago, though. Well, a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago. I mean, like, recently isn't relatively.
Yeah. I
What
remember.
else happened relatively recently?
Our president.
Joseph Robinette Biden
Yep.
Jr. was the latest president of the United States of America. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. I didn't vote for him. I voted to make a person great again.
I didn't vote for anybody.
Your dad is the only one who voted, right?
Mhm.
And I presume your dad did what any sane American would do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can you vote for the next one? Yeah, you can.
I can. Do you have to be a resident to vote, though?
No, you have to have a driver's license and a voter registration.
Yeah. And then registering to vote is also impossible.
You do have to be a resident, though.
Okay. Well, what if you attend college out of the country? What just happened?
Yeah, so you're not remotely surprised.
What?
At what's happening. Are you remotely surprised that Discord just crashed?
No.
Yeah. Damn it, my mom is telling me to go run an errand.
Damn it, are you home?
No, but I was driving home and then my mom sent me to go pick up my grandma.
Damn it.
And I have to go pick up my grandma.
Where do you have to pick her up from?
They live 10 minutes from my house. Like, literally, it takes 10 minutes. People are like, oh, 10 minutes away. No, this actually takes 10 minutes. I timed it.
Okay, where is it, though?
It's at the intersection of 156th Street and Q Street. Damn, Omaha and its letters. and
Q
numbers.
Street.
DC has letters and numbers too, but the main arteries, roads are different.
It's not by 12s.
No, it's just random, is what it is.
Where the hell is Q Street?
Okay, so you know where my house is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go south. It's the next road if you go south. It's an east-west road that goes.
Well, I mean, obviously it's an east-west road.
So my house is at the intersection of 180th Street and West End Road, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Okay, I found Q Street.
And it's the intersection of 156th Street and 6th Street. It's a massive neighborhood to the southwest.
There's a Walgreens.
Yeah, so the Walgreens in the northeast corner. In the southwest corner, you can see a bunch of neighborhoods.
That is true.
It's one of those. It's one of those.
Okay, fair enough.
And crowd.
It takes you 10 minutes to go there?
Yeah, because the 180th Street, the road that you take to get there is one lane, and occasionally you get a lot of traffic.
Damn it, Omaha and your ridiculously terrible roads.
From ocean to shining ocean.
Are you just making up your own lyrics now?
No, it's from sea to shining sea, and it becomes ocean to shining ocean.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, because the sea is an ocean.
I know, but
Not really, but
kind of.
synonymous.
I hate people.
I like what that was the conclusion drawn.
I always hate people.
I like Squidward. Bye, Squidward. Bye, Mr. Krabs. Bye, Squidward. You said bye, Squidward, twice.
I like Squidward.
Why? At that point, I began to suspect that SpongeBob was gay. That one episode, that one line,
Shit.
planted the seed in my mind that SpongeBob was gay.
Well, you see, he doesn't have a gender. Even though I'm calling him he, but
It's very clear that he's a man.
well, yeah, but sponges technically don't have genders, do they?
They don't. And SpongeBob did not have parts in either way that would identify him.
I mean, you can see it because he's naked all the time.
Yeah. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Oh. Damn, I wish I could have been in DC today. Have you seen the streets in Washington DC today?
No, but I saw the streets in New York and they were very happy there.
Dude, everyone's standing outside the White House in DC.
Coronavirus?
Literally everybody was wearing a mask. But still, coronavirus. America.
Fuck you, ex-pilot. It was doing
Disconnecting
so
you from
well.
the
It was
God
doing,
damn.
yeah, it was doing so well earlier, but now it just suddenly decided to fuck over. Almaty, Kazakhstan.
UAAA.
U-A-A-A. Da.
Kill the. How dudes who voted Biden sleep.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a correlation between viewership and school. Because ever since school started, there's less viewers.
Yep. There's also less people streaming.
That's true.
In like April, May, June, whatever, that was like the peak of the quarantine.
My
So,
best month was May.
We should still be quarantining, but
My best
Yeah.
month ever was May, by far.
mine too. Alright, is that a Trump flag? Oh my god, it's a Trump flag.
I wonder why he hasn't taken it down.
He lost. Well, they lost, but hey, he lost, buddy boy. Buddy boy.
You should just yell at him that he lost.
Buddy boy.
Although he'd probably shoot you.
Yeah, that's exactly why you don't. See, if you yell at a Biden supporter, they're not gonna shoot. But also, Biden won the election, so. Okay, now I'm at my grandma's house. Because you had to take Interstate 80 either way, but I just had to take a different exit.
Are you there already?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Alright, well, I'll be back.
In 10 minutes.
I don't think it'll be 10 minutes. It'll be like half an hour if you're still not landed. I don't know. I might be back though. I might have to take my grandparents to get some coffee or whatever.
This thing says 1 hour to fly 369 miles. I don't believe this thing. But I'll probably
I'll be
be
back.
on my descent in
might
30
be
minutes
back.
still, so.
I
Alright,
might
see
be
you.
back.
Alright. Let's go and put in a couple of fixes. Where are fixes? UAAA, one too many. 100 miles. Whoops. Oh shit, I fucked it up. I put that, but it still should work out. Doesn't matter what order you put it in. Of course not. A bit of turbulence, but nothing major. Hello, Ayush! You're just gonna be there, not saying anything? Fuck you, ex-pilot. Yes, Ayush. There's a bit of turbulence, but it seems to have just smoothed it out just now, so we're good. 346 miles to go. It says an hour, but I don't believe that. 234 at the top of descent, so it wants us to descend 39,000 feet in 110 miles. We'll see what we can do there. No, Ayush. No. The airport is at 2,279 feet, which is not as high as I expected considering the late descent. We'll see what you'll do once we get a bit closer. You could always push the descent with speed brakes on and everything. It shouldn't take too long to descend from 39,000 at about 3,000 feet per minute, which is a very steep descent, but still manageable. Damn it, Ayush, you and your logic. Be back later though. Okay, Ayush. You're gonna have to do English analysis paper. I have to do that too, actually, but alright. I'll see you in a few minutes then. Alrighty. We're still maintaining Mach 0.81 here at 3900. About to turn right here at Kadilam. What? Or is it Kolam? It's Kolam. Which makes much more sense than Kadilam. Okay, right turn now. Head pretty much direct to Almaty. Well, on a more direct heading toward Almaty. Weather update. Speaking of weather update, let's grab the METAR, which is the weather update for Almaty. UAAA. Uniform Alpha Alpha Alpha. (100) at 1 meter per second. That's good. They use meters per second there, which is interesting. Did they use meters per second in... No, they didn't use it in Turkmenistan, in Ashgabat. Alright, we're going at 512 knots. Ground speed. Toward Almaty. We should reach the destination in just about, I'd say about 40 minutes. Hello, Peterkins. Mm, 40 to 45 minutes. Which is actually getting pretty close to the estimate now, so maybe it is right. Maybe it's just smarter than we are. Nice, beautiful mountains there on the right side. On the southern side of the airplane. Massive clouds there too. What are we over? We're over, well, we're pretty close to Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Well, pretty much Kyrgyzstan actually. Yes, Peterkins. A thumbs up. It's very good. Damn you, ex-pilot. Actually, we're already over Kazakhstan. But that's all Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan over there. Maybe even Tajikistan way over there. I don't know. All the Stan countries come pretty close together here. Is there any other traffic here on Vatsim? No. Am I surprised by that? No. It seems like all the ATC has gone away as well. All around the world, even here in America and other places. In this part of the world. There's someone else flying from Ataturk to Almaty. Or not from Ataturk, from the new airport in Istanbul. There's someone flying from Baku to Almaty. There's myself, and then there's another person flying from Baku to Almaty. Quite a bit of traffic coming into Almaty, and it looks like about 3 people are going to fly in at the same time. And then there's just me. And then there's someone that's trying to fly a Sunwing 737 from Incheon to Tel Aviv. Which is never gonna happen. Now it's estimated we've got about 45 minutes till we land. That might be pretty close. 260 miles to go, 150 to top of descent. It expects us to reach Bodgi is in 110 miles past Jerpu. On the progress page, when does it expect us to arrive there? 5:04. It's now 4:46 in about 18 minutes. That's possible for 120 miles. Peterkins, how's your day been? Have you been enjoying X-Plane? Oh, and for anybody wondering, actually, this livery is not compatible with the latest Zibo mod. It is sort of compatible, but it won't look correct. So I made a few minor adjustments to the winglets to make it compatible. Just some very minor tweaks. If you ever need this, you can go ahead and send me a message on Discord, and I'd be happy to send it over to you. I did 3 liveries. I updated them. This one, Serene Air and Yakutia. So 2 from former SSRs, and then Pakistan. So 2 stans as well. That's interesting. Just as a note. So we're still 230 miles away from the airport. We are making pretty quick progress though. Here at 39,000 feet with 515 ground speed. Making very good progress indeed. What is the Almaty VOR? Let's go ahead and start setting up a little bit. The runway is 14,436 feet long for runway 05 right, which we will be using today. 14,436, that is a damn long runway. Approach chart, ILS 05 right Yankee. Because we'll take the right side, preferably. Actually, I don't care which side we take. We'll go and take the right side though. Actually, they might prefer it if we take the left. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. I don't know which side they want in Almaty. The left or the right side. And they're using the 2-3s apparently, which is great. Are they? The temperature is 0, wind is 150. That's 80 degrees from 23, and that's 100 degrees from 05, but it is only 2 knots, so it is relatively minor. There is a Turkish 350 pretty much exactly where I am. So this is in real life. We'll take Zulu for 05 left, actually. We don't have any discounts, do we? Negative. Okay, good. That makes it just a tiny bit shorter, the flight. Not by much at all. It's gonna be 109.1. And these are now virtually invisible because I made the panel way too dark. 109.1. That's not the thing that I wanted at all. This is the thing that I wanted. 109.1. The VR is 116.4. Almaty VR, 179 miles. Very good. Man, that is, yep, that's accurate. Course is 051. The decision height is 200 as usual. Cat 1 ILS. Whoops. And we're pretty much set to go now. In case of missed approach, climb on 051 to 3210 feet or above. I'll go ahead and put the meters on here as well, just in case. I'll be right back. I will go do the before descent procedure, and then I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Init ref, get the landing speed for flaps 30 arrival. Flaps 30, landing speed 139 knots. All the clouds went away, I guess. Alright. So we are just about to start our descent here in just a couple minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We're about to start our descent in approximately 5 minutes. Yes, you sit down immediately and fasten your seat belt. We will be landing in 30 minutes. Approximately. We thank you for choosing Turkmenistan Airlines on this route with absolutely zero competition, and we hope you enjoy your flight with us. Thank you, and we hope to see you again soon. Okay, 136 miles is distance DME, so it's only about 10 extra miles that we're adding with our star. So that's not bad at all. It's very good, in fact. Pretty much straight in. We don't need auto brakes. I'll put one though, just because. Come join Jake at Salt Lake for his S3. Nearby airports, including Atlanta, will be staffed online until 1 Zulu. IFR and VFR welcome. Let's see, Zulu is now actually 7 hours ahead. So that's what, 35 minutes? Or is it only 6 hours ahead? I don't remember now. No, it's only 6 hours ahead now. It used to be only 5 hours ahead. That's how it is. And that makes more sense. It's 11:22 now. Zulu. We're gonna reset our altitude down to what is the altitude that it wants us to set it down to? 5,000 feet. Which is 1,500 meters. I'm trying to figure out what this approach rating here is. Is it, well, how it works. I mean, I guess it just gives you a feedback on your approach and landing, but not sure how it works exactly. No clouds, which is interesting, seeing as there were a lot of clouds just beforehand. Alright, starting our descent in just 10 miles. We'll turn on the seatbelt sign.
Seatbelt sign has been switched on. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Let me do the descent announcement in the thing. What a terrible announcement. What a terrible, terrible announcement. Anyway, mine was much better. Come on now, begin the descent. I hate the VNAV on this plane on descent. On climb it works perfectly, but on descent it's quite problematic. Now it's putting it in too much of a descent. Yeah, the FMC really did push the descent too late. It's a descent at 3,500 feet per minute to make the airport. But hey, it's fine. Airport should be over there, close to that river actually. Or not river, lake over there. No, we don't need quite as much spoiler. Or not. I guess there's only 2 positions, because why the hell not? Only have either on or off. Stowed or deployed. We're making it a bit hard to move about the cabin, aren't we? Such a steep descent, but hey, it's gotta be done. Alright, here come all the clouds now. We're still pushing over 500 knots ground speed. Let's try and retract the speed brakes. Alright, how are we doing today on a Saturday afternoon or evening? Or morning, or... It's not morning for anybody. Or Sunday morning, I guess, for some people. It's the middle of the night for a lot of people. Alright, yeah, we're deviating a bit from the route on the map. You could probably see that, but that's because we're doing a star that I didn't label on the map, so we'll be getting back on track here very shortly. Once we pass through Usuga. Okay, lower our descent rate once again. Engine is continuous. Let's get another METAR for the airport. Still the same. Still is the same. That's very good. Visibility isn't very good here though. A bit of cloud here in the way. We still have a tailwind. It's really helping us along here today. All the way to Almaty. Probably a bit more descent, 2900. Whoops. And VNAV back on. Actually, don't put the VNAV back on, because the VNAV is completely clueless. Wing light on, landing lights on. 1200 feet a minute now, really quickly get to 250 knots. We can increase our descent again a little bit. Well, we're only 40 miles out now. Flight attendants, prepare cabin for arrival. So there's 10,000, just decrease vertical speed a little bit. So that we can bleed the speed out just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. Just a very tiny bit of spoilers here. Just to get our speed below that 250 mark. It's going just a little bit fast. That's probably enough spoilers. Oh, come on. It's still suggesting a slight tailwind, and when I say slight, I mean slight. Transition altitude 5,200 feet. Or not, I guess, whatever. Whenever the hell it wants me to do it, I'll do it, I guess. So they're using the 2.3s in real life, but I'm gonna use the 0.5s. Because it said that the wind was pretty much calm. Where is the airport? Oh, it's over there. I think I got it. Okay, slow down to 215 knots. And go VR loc. Could probably do altitude hold at this point. We'll descend a little bit. We can go flaps 1 now. Arm the spoilers. 2 notches of flaps is actually fine. Let me just check the VRF. Is it still 139? Yes, it is.
Thousand to go.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shortcut it just a little bit. Alright, it caught the VR loc anyway. The localizer. Literally just as I was shortcutting it. Turn on the approach, actually hold the altitude. Another notch of flaps, 180 knots. Can go to flaps 10, 170 knots. We're tuning to the left side, so we gotta remember to land on the left side. They're both right there. Alright. Flaps 15 gear down. Slow down to 150 knots. Flaps 25. Go ahead and do flaps 30 now and slow down to final approach speed 142 knots. I'll do. 139 is the VREF, but 142 is just fine. Flight attendant seats for landing immediately. Because I was a bit late on that. That's fine. Alright, take over.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Thank you. Now 3,000's a bit low. 3,200. Actually, no, give it 5,000. Let's first climb to 3,200 and then climb immediately to 5,000. Pretty much was the missed approach altitude.
Approaching 0, 5 left.
Thank you, XRS. Runway here is very, very long, so we have no problems. We will have no problems. Welcome back, Avgi. Just in time. -8. Oh, 399. I'm blind. I need glasses. I have glasses, but... Oh, we're a bit high. Continue. A bit more to the right and a bit less power.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
80 knots.
Alright, stow the reversers. We don't even need to brake manually. Just gonna look for a spot where we can vacate. We need to vacate right onto the parallel. We need to go all the way down over there. God damn it. Thank you, Avgeek. I had more power actually. That was a mistake to put auto brakes 1. We should have just gone with none at all.
7,000 feet remaining.
Thank you, XRAS, for telling me I have fucking 7,000 feet of runway to play with when I'm at 45 knots.
6,000 remaining. Five thousand remaining.
Turn off taxi light on. Engines auto. Where's the fucking APU? There it is, on. Flight director's off. Five stars it gave the landing. Extras doing her thing exactly. Annoying the hell out of the pilot. If I would have been smart, I would have fucking Actually, it would have been smarter to take 2-3 because the taxi time would have been a lot
Approaching.
longer.
2-3 left.
Fuck off. Those mountains are huge over there.
On runway 2-3 left. Flaps. Flaps.
A bit too much thrust. We can go and give it like 50 knots on the taxi, it's fine. This airport should probably improve their design just a little bit. Oh, we're going way to the left of the center line.
9,000 remaining.
I have 9,000 feet remaining. When I'm not taking off, I'm fucking taxiing on this runway. I have 9,000 remaining and you feel inclined to tell me that.
8,000 remaining.
I hate this plugin. I hate it so much. It's so useless. It was useful for Spag that one time.
7,000 remaining.
Get rid of the flaps, we don't need them anymore. Clean up the plane a bit. APU's done already.
6,000 remaining.
I hate XRS. Well, the question is, which high speed do I take? I'll take the second one.
4,000 remaining. $3,000 remaining.
Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. Welcome back, Flight Surgeon. We just touched down about an hour ago, and now we've been taxiing around the entire airport for the last hour.
Approaching 0-5
Fuck
left.
off. I am done listening to her. Ridiculous. XRAS. Turn the taxi light off as we're pretty much here at the gate already. I'm taking this gate. Screw everything else about this damn ridiculous stuff. There's a very interesting taxi around the airport, though, that's for sure. The runways are really long here, and there's really no places to vacate them. Also, there's a bunch of cargo containers here. There you go. Alright. Approach rating 4. Penalties list. High ROD below 500 feet above ground level. Okay. 4-star approach rating. But it doesn't give a landing rating, does it? Anymore. It just gives this. ROD, it means rate of descent, I guess. That's my guess. Which is probably correct, because that's the only possible thing it could stand for. Alright, bring these guys over here. I won't actually open any doors or anything for because we're doing replay. Surveyor is fine. Damn it, you! $131 is what the thingamabob gave it. It's Sim Toolkit Pro gave it. Oh, it actually wasn't even a float. That being said, almost everybody in Almaty ends up landing pretty far down that runway. Same on the other side because of just how long the runway is. It's 4,000 feet long. Long landing, 3,000 feet remaining. Okay, there you go. Made it here in one piece, surprisingly, for some. And let's do replays. Delta, what's your call sign? 1481. You're in Atlanta, you have to be. Or you're going to Atlanta, those are the two options. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll look into that later. Oh yeah, I can't get rid of that.
400. 300.
Going from Atlanta. Okay. There you are, you're flying to Pittsburgh. You're flying, yep. Fairly good landing, pretty good center line as well. Bit of a float, but I mean the runway is 14,000 feet long, so. Actually, that's still well within the touchdown zone, so. Which is probably a bit longer here than at most airports. The most American-looking suburbs in the entire world are here in Almaty, Kazakhstan. See? Well, here's a bit more Soviet. Well, I mean, it's just trees. More trees. Okay, here we go. Here's a bit more Soviet looking, because now we're over the airport. There's a Sri Lankan Airlines here, call sign is UL2242. Damn it, why? They would never, ever, ever fly to Atlanta. I mean, there's a higher chance that they'll fly to fucking DFW than there is to Atlanta. By far. Nice green engines, by the way, on this Turkmenistan Airlines livery. It's a very nice approach. A lot of huge mountains in the area as well. These replays aren't like Avioman's replays where they take 70 years to go through. They only take about 17 seconds to go through for me. Pretty good. The tower view here is also damn good. I've flown to Almaty actually many times on stream. I think I've done 4 flights here, including this one, or at least 3. At least 3. So Pittsburgh is using some ridiculous runway. What, some cross runway that makes no sense? That flare is pretty good, except it's a little bit prolonged, maybe. Cleveland Center is on there, so they're gonna take care of you, I guess. Probably, hopefully, if they're at all competent, then yes. Pretty smooth. Let's do both wing views. Those are some beautiful mountains in the background, I have to say. Alright, but that's gonna do it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta thank Avgeet, Peterkins, Ayush, Peely,